So to begin with, I've just moisturised my skin using Sothy's Hydra Advanced Light Hydrating Cream, but you can use whatever moisturiser you like. I'm just going to prime my skin with this little sample from Benefit, the Professional. It has been quite good so far. I actually do really notice a difference, so if you're not sure and you don't love the texture of your skin as it is, then this might be a great product for you. It is very expensive in Australia, so if you can buy it cheaper somewhere else, I would suggest you do that. So I'm just sort of putting it in all the areas of my face where I have sort of texture that I don't love, like pores, open pores on my nose, some uneven skin tone from sort of acne or anything like that. So really just about in the center of the face for me. Other people might have areas on their cheeks. Yeah, it's really up to you and the texture of your skin. It's really beautiful and it smells like watermelons. NYX Shadow Base. And it's really light, but it's quite a good little primer. Don't use too much of it. And it's actually really good to blend it with something that's skin colored. I'm just going to use a tiny bit just to lighten the lid color. And then I'm also actually going to go over that with another primer from e.l.f. I'm then using my Eyes, Lips, Face or e.l.f. eye prime. This is super cheap. It's from Kmart in Australia or Chemist Warehouse, I think. I've seen it in one of the Chemist Warehouse shops. Super cheap and it does a really good job. So I'm just layering that over the top just for that sort of staying power. You can use whatever you like, whatever products you have at home. You don't have to use the one I'm using, but I would suggest using something because there's no point doing all the hard work to then have it just wear off or wear unevenly and make you look funny. So today I'm just using this light colour. This is Biarritz, I think you pronounce it, from NARS. And I'm just going to take that on a fluffy flat shader brush and I'm just going to take that all over the lid just to really set that primer. Now if you don't have oily lids and you never have a problem with eye makeup and you're super lucky, then you don't have to do all these things. But for all my girls who have problems with eyeshadow moving around or anything like that, then these are the steps you should take in order to create a really perfect base. So now that our shadows are set, I'm just going to take an aqua cream from Makeup Forever. This one's in the shade 13 and it's a really pretty sort of gold colour. And these are quite long wear, so you can use this as your base if you like, but I'm just sort of going to press it over lightly to begin with and then come back in later and add more product because I'm going to buff some colour into the crease, which will sort of reduce the shine. And then just buff that top edge with your finger. You can apply these creams with a brush if you like, but it doesn't really matter. So today I'm using Cork from MAC, which is just a medium tone brown. And I'm just going to take that on a 217 and run that through my crease, just sort of in a relaxed fashion. And then we're going to add and build colour. So if you're not sure how to add colour into your crease, start with your brush in the outer corner here. You can have your eye open if you like, it might make it easier for you. And then blend up and around. Always start with the most colour out here and blend through. Try not to bring too much colour in here because that will really close the eye up. That can be a look you might go for if you like, but generally speaking, add the most colour out on the outside and then blend it through. So then in order to add some depth, I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush. So this one I was using before is a 217 from MAC, and then this is a tapered blending brush from Louise Young. This, because it's smaller, will just provide more precision. And I'm just going to take Corduroy from MAC, and I'm just going to do the same thing, but just in a more precise manner. Just from that outer edge and around. And sort of blend it out. And just keep building the colour until you're happy with the result. And then come back in with your Cork blending brush and just sort of give it a soft blend out. If you have a hooded eye and don't have a defined socket like this, you can apply a lighter colour on the inner half, on the inner sort of in a half to in a third, and then the darker colour on the outer half, and blend across. And then finally on that same brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of Swiss chocolate, which is slightly more warm than the corduroy, and I'm just going to add it into the crease, but just really defined and not too blended. And then just take that cork blending brush and just blend that top edge. So I'm just taking an angle brush with a little bit of corduroy, and I'm just going to line my lower lash line. I'm then going to take that aqua cream that I used before, and I'm going to press the product onto the light tone. Just with my ring finger, and that's just going to rejuvenate that shine. I'm then just going to take a little brush and a little bit of that aqua cream and apply it on the lower lash line. So I'm then going to take a bit of the Maybelline gel liner just with an angled brush. This is the same brush I used before for that lower lash line. If you need help with eyeliner, I have a tutorial that you can use, so I will link that below for you. So I just have a bit of product on there, and I'm just going to drag that along my lash line. I'm then going to take that same angle brush, and I'm just going to press it onto my top waterline to really darken that area. I'm now going to do my brows. I'm just going to brush them through, and I have a brow tutorial if you need more help, so I'm just going to do this quite quickly. Today I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo. This one's in brunette. So before foundation, I'm just going to take a little bit of my correcting palette and just do a bit of correction under my eyes here. I'm just using a soft fluffy brush, which is often a really great way to apply these types of products, where you just sort of really want to press and blend them in. And this brush is from Zoeva, really great brush. I'm just putting it in here in this inner area here that it's quite blue on me. If I look on the other side, you can see that blueness. If you look on this side now, it's gone. And then I'm then going to take the yellow on that same brush and just add that in as a bit of a highlighter, just to really lift that area. I'm just going to take a little bit of that green and just sort of blend it over that red spot there. Just really gently. So today I'm using a little sample of foundation. This is from Chantecaille, which I think is how you pronounce it. It's the Future Skin foundation in sheer. And I'm just using my beauty blender today. Just going to take some of that on the end of my beauty blender. Just spread it out first and then go through and really press it in. This colour is slightly too brown for me, but that's okay because I'm going to blend it down my neck and onto my chest area. I love this foundation. It's so nice, especially when applied with also the Professional from Benefit. It just gives a really beautiful finish to the skin. For powder, I'm just using my Luxury Banana Powder from Ben Nye. So use your brush from before, really blend out that area underneath your eye to make sure there's no creases, and then use your small fluffy brush with a bit of the powder and just press it on underneath there. So make sure to really blend it out. I then come in with a bigger powder brush and powder the rest of my face. You don't have to powder the skin if you don't like, but I really recommend it in terms of longevity. You can come back in and spray the skin with a Fix Plus or another type of hydrating spray if you like after to get that dewy appearance, but I definitely recommend powdering the skin just just to make sure that it lasts through the night. As I said before, what's the point in all the hard work if it doesn't last? So another product I haven't used in ages is my Smashbox Halo Hydrating Bronzer. And it comes in a little twisty that shaves it. If you can see, I just did some. So I'm going to use this as a contour. I'm going to see how the colour is. Just taking it on the end of my brush here. It's probably going to be a little bit warm for some people. So if you're really pale, I would not suggest this product for you. But in terms of the whole peachy bronzed appearance that we're going for, this colour is working for me at the moment. Just across the top of the forehead there. Be careful with pulling it out of the container like that. I would suggest tapping it off onto the back of your hand just to then even the product placement on the brush. Otherwise you end up with a bit of a patch, which can be buffed out, but it's annoying. Just as a little bit of further contour, because that sort of added a bit of warmth to the face, but not a massive amount of contour. So I'm just going to take my Sleek palette that I always use, my medium colour, and I'm just going to add that through the contour. So as I've just done, if you add the colour on your temple here, it really highlights that cheekbone here. So always add a little bit of colour just there on the temple, just to bring out that cheekbone. This is a cream highlighter from Cargo, cream blush in the colour Champagne, and it's a really beautiful, if I put some on the back of my hand here, a really beautiful highlighter. You can't really see it that much, but it's really pretty. Now you should be careful applying creams over powdered skin, but I'm just going to sort of dot a little bit and then blend it out. So any other time I'll just be cautious, but this product works quite well. I've tested it out before. And then just sort of blend. Same on the other side. Like that. And then blend it around. Down the bridge of the nose. Today I'm using a peachy tone blush. This is from Topshop and it's in the colour Head Over Heels. Do you like my nails this week? I'm loving this colour. I'm just going to take that on a Real Techniques contour brush, and this is also a cream product. But as long as you blend it out and really work it into the rest of the makeup, then you'll be fine. And paired with that highlighter, it's just really pretty. So for that lower lash line, I'm just going to come in with a little pencil brush like this one, and I'm going to take Cork, which was our lightest colour, and I'm just going to blend that lower lash line. And then come back in with a little bit of the darker colour and blend that over the top. The Colossal Volume Express Smoky Eyes Mascara from Maybelline. If you get mascara on your face as I just did, just leave it to dry and then you can scratch it off. House of Lashes lashes. These are the Noir Fairy Lash in black and they're so beautiful. So I've got my lashes on and I'm just going to take a little bit of that Aqua Creme and re-highlight that inner area there. And then last but not least, my whole sort of inspiration for this sort of peachy browns and golds is this lip product from MAC. It's called Paint Tint Polish Lip Pencil. It's in the colour Revved Up. So I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial today, guys. If you want to see any other looks at all, leave a comment below and let me know. If you did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, and to see all the videos posted by Show Me How Beauty, then please subscribe to Show Me How Beauty on YouTube. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching today. Bye!